So I used OpenClass as an additional resource for my students. In my discrete math class, I found students did better on the quizzes when they had a chance to try the material before they had to go show that they understood it, and gave them a chance to practice it. Teaching remotely right now, so I teach fully online math classes, and doing like paper and pencil homework isn't as easy as it would be in person. A student can't try a problem and show it to me quickly. Some students have digital tablets, or I have a tablet, but not everyone has the same equipment. So just figuring out a way that they can practice before they're assessed, that was important for me to figure out. So OpenClass gives them a chance to have sort of an open-ended question where they have to try to remember, like, what is this concept I need to express my understanding of? And then here's a question that's going to check my understanding. So it was just a way to build an additional resource. And I made it optional for my students, but almost every single student did it every single week. But what I really like about it, though, is as soon as I told students that it was there, I said, here's an additional resource where you're going to have a chance to get ready for the quiz. It'll be extra practice, just more questions, a little bit of review. Every single week, students would spontaneously, unsolicited, post in my Discord channel. This OpenClass thing is great. I love this OpenClass thing. Can we have more OpenClass? And then if I hadn't prepared one for a week, there would be messages popping up after lecture. Is there an OpenClass this week? When is it going to be available? And the week right before a final exam, I had a student I was conversing with. They said, is there going to be an OpenClass this week? And I said, yes, but because I'm working on the final exam, I might not have the OpenClass ready until this day. Would you still get something out of it? And he said, I always get something out of doing the OpenClass. So yeah, my students have had a great reaction to it. They have a chance to answer questions themselves and try to phrase things in their own words. Because I use the review assignments, which give a retrieval question, asks an open-ended question, students respond in their own words, and then they see what the instructor's response to that same question was. So they get a chance to try to say, well, this is how I understood it. And then they compare it to something that I or another instructor wrote, and they can see maybe a gap in their reasoning. They can see a way to clarify their thinking. It just gives them more chances to repeat. And just get more reps in before they are actually formally assessed for their grade. It actually sparked some really good questions too. I would get students posting in the Discord server, sending me emails. Hey, there was this question on OpenClass I didn't quite understand. The answer said it was this. What does that feedback mean? So it just created more conversations where students could ask more questions and not feel like they were going to give away the answer to a quiz question, because it's the optional review assignment. What I like about OpenClass compared to things like Google Classroom or Nearpod is it has a really professional, college feeling interface. It doesn't feel like I'm using this kids tool with my adult learners. So I don't feel like they're going to think it's a toy or it's a kids thing. It feels collegiate. When you log on, the interface is really nice. If I couldn't use OpenClass, I would be going back to the drawing board to try to find something that can fill this gap, because I've seen what a big impact it has for my students, a really positive impact. So I want to continue to provide that support to my students. So if I didn't have OpenClass, I'd be looking for another tool that can do something similar at least. Hopefully I wouldn't result to having students take photographs of their math and then send it to me and then me send it back. So I would definitely be looking to fill that gap.